Okay, so I want everyone to take your computers, close them just a little bit. You don't have to close them all the way, just close them a little bit, okay? So, what I want you to do, first and foremost, I know you guys are all excited about today's meet, okay? But what I want you to do first, so we've been talking about theme a lot, right? I want you to turn and talk to a partner. Talk about what theme means. What does theme mean in a story? I'm going to give you about 1 minute.
I think that it is like
About 30 more seconds.
like
Okay. All right, give me a thumbs up. You guys all set? Okay. So, next symbol device. What did your partner think that theme means? Different setting? Okay. It could be a part of a theme. Dalvin, what do you think?
Like a theme is something they have to stick to in a story, like what it's about.
Yep, so it needs to kind of be consistent, okay. What else? Sam Norris, what did you get?
Same thing as Dalvin.
Okay. What else? Mary?
She said that maybe it's like what the story is, like what it's about.
Okay, what it's about. Leah, what do you guys
The main
say?
idea and how like the story develops.
Yes, good. What else? Aiden. Main idea. Jacob, anything else?
A theme is a topic of a story,
Okay.
like Esperanza, like how it's a girl,
Mm-hmm.
and her papa and all the other characters, and the papa dies. The mom isn't really close to being dead, but she's not.
Okay. So you guys all have really, really great ideas. I'm thinking of one word. Starts with an L. Hint, hint. Ashton.
What?
So you guys said main idea. What else could theme be? Abby?
Like a lesson you learn.
Yes. Okay. So theme is the lesson that the author wants you to learn after you're done reading the whole book. It's what the author wants you to take away from it, right? Okay. So here comes today's meet, right? So tables 1 and 2, I want you to open up your computers. Okay. I want you to go to todaysmeet.com/Johnston05. Tables 3 and 4, I want you to open up your computers, and you're going to go to todaysmeet.com/Johnston03. Okay? So I'm not going to be putting our discussion on the board just yet, because these 2 chat rooms, they're asking 2 questions. Okay? Before we even start, don't touch the keyboard just yet. Okay? Before we even start, someone tell me the rules of the chat room of today's meet. Grant, what's one rule?
Do not say anything off topic of Esperanza Rising.
That's correct. Nothing off topic. What else? What else, Jacob?
No like inappropriate stuff, no swearing.
Yep. Nothing inappropriate. Okay. So you guys know the drill. If I see any of that, then we gotta kick it to the curb. Okay. Okay. So this one, Johnston 05, table 1 and 2. I want you to answer that question. Okay. So that question is, it's saying, what is one word that comes to mind about the book Esperanza Rising? Okay? What is one word that comes to mind about the book Esperanza Rising? Okay? Johnston 03, it's asking, what is the main theme/lesson of the book Esperanza Rising? Okay? So, I want you to do that by yourself. If you're really, really struggling, you can ask a partner, but I really want you guys to try to do this, come up with something by yourself. Okay? I'm going to give you probably like 2 minutes to do this. and then we're gonna take a look at these, okay? Yep. 0. Yep. Okay. Hold on, guys. There you go. So then come up with the next one, and then you get to that, okay? Oh, you know what? You might have forgotten the teeth. Look at you, Sure. Okay, about 1 more minute. So I want you to wrap your thoughts up, okay? How we're gonna look at our discussions, we're just gonna do one at a time. And we're gonna be doing a Venn diagram about what we noticed in the first question, and then what we noticed in the other question, and then some of the similarities that we found in those questions, okay? Kelvin, if you're done, could you turn on the TV and put on HDMI? Raise your hand if you are not done. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna show it first, and then, you know, because it'll be, yeah, you can always do it on that. Okay, so now what I want everyone to do, just quietly shut your computers, not all the way, but just a little bit, okay? Okay, well then maybe just leave it up. If it's shutting down when you guys do that, just leave it up. That's okay. Okay, So now I just want everyone's attention focused up here, and we're just going to go over these 2 questions, okay? So the first one, tables 1 and 2, the question was, let's see. What is one word that comes to mind about the book Esperanza Rising? Okay? So we have hope, sad, hopeful, hope, hope, never too late to start over, good. Hope, kindness, and love, inspiring, I like it. Keep trying, never give up, sad in some parts. Keep trying, don't be afraid to start all over from the beginning, from the tippity top. Inspiring, hope, don't be afraid, hope, 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 hope. All right, so hope is the main pattern here, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so now we're gonna look at the second question. And guys, when we do that, I kind of want you to see some of the similarities and the differences that you notice within each question, okay? So Johnston 03, okay. So this is asking what is the main theme or the lesson of the book, Esperanza Rising. So here we have the theme is don't give up. The theme is how anything can change in a good way and a bad way. So we have different obstacles to overcome, okay? Good. Is that if there is change in your life, you can conquer it if you believe in what you do. Is to not give up or lose hope. Is to never give up. The theme of Esperanza is don't be afraid to start over. Never give up. When you are stitching, there are mountains and valleys. Good. That was a good one. I like that.
I had 140 words, but it didn't come up.
You wanted to add a little more? Yeah. And also to forget about the past and think about the future. So to kind of overcome those obstacles, right? The theme is nonfiction. Is that really?
I messed up on it.
That's okay. So do you? Right. Nonfiction is a what, Nick? Yep, it's a genre. Okay. The theme is family and never give up. All right. Okay. Delvin, if you could turn that off for a second. Okay. Okay, so now we're just going to do a Venn diagram. Okay. So this one we're just going to write what we found out about the theme. Okay? And then what is one word that comes to mind when you think of Esperanza Rising? Okay? So what are some things that we found out about theme? What did some people say about theme, Grant?
That to never give up.
Yep.
Do not count your ship before they hatch. Not change.
Never give up. What else did we notice, Gabby?
Things always change.
Things always change. So you go through lots of changes in your life. Okay. What else, Aiden? Never too late to start over. Okay. You guys are so quiet. Leah, what else?
To believe in yourself.
To believe in yourself. Okay, good. Anything else we think we can add over here? What do you think, Mountains and valleys. So kind of the ups and the downs, go with changes. Good. So what did we notice about the words, or the one word that you think of when thinking of Esperanza Rising? John? Hope. Hope. Which actually, Esperanza means hope, right? Delvin, what else?
Heartwarming.
Heartwarming, okay. Abby?
Perseverance.
Perseverance. I really like that because that's going to come up. We're going to do a survey, and that comes up in there. Abby, you want to explain what perseverance means?
It means like you don't stop trying, you always keep trying to do something no matter how hard it is.
Yeah. So no matter what obstacles you might come, you still keep moving on. Okay, what other words did we come up with? Jacob.
Heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking, yeah. And let's think of one more, and then we'll kind of look at the similarities of those. Mary, what do you think?
Sad.
Sad, right? So what are some similarities that we found in your answers based on those two questions? What kind of go together? What do you think, Yanu?
Never give up hope.
Yeah, hope came up a lot, right? Didn't really make this that big. Hope. Never give up. There's another theme that I saw that kind of goes along with all of these feelings. What did they explain a lot in the book? Who's all in the book? Think of that. Dylan?
The main character.
So the main characters are Esperanza's
Family.
family. Yeah? Family. So she goes through all of these things with her family. Okay? Anything else that you guys can think of that kind of make it a similarity? Oh, what do you think?
Can't find that word. Forget that word. It was like how they to survive from something bad, really bad.
So survival? Okay. All right. So you guys kind of see the similarities and differences between your answers? So what I'm actually going to do with your responses, raise your hand if you've heard of Wordle? Wordle? So it's kind of, you take a bunch of text and then you paste it into a box for the Wordle app, and then it comes out with a visual. So it'll have all of your words, which all represent Esperanza-izing. So you guys are probably wondering why we're even doing this, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be doing an I am poem coming up soon, so this is going to help you come up with your ideas, okay? All right, so now what I want you to do, in the URL link, I want you to go to kahoot.it. Okay? Let me write it down here.
Yeah, we always did. What's where you only get like a second? It's called.
I'll put it right here.
Yeah, Miss George, what's our game?
I'll let you know, okay? Okay, kahoot.it, that's where I want you guys to go.
What's our game? Yeah, what's
I'll let you know right now, okay?
What is the
Okay. I'm going to tell you the game pin in just a second.
Who's the best?
Oh, wait, before I start. Delvin, will you turn on HDMI for me, please? Thank you. And Sabrina, will you turn off the lights so we can see it a little easier?
She said she was going to tell you in a minute.
Okay. Okay, so then my game pin number is going to show up in just a second. Okay, so you see that number right there? 453625. That's what you're going to put into the game pin. How many people people do we have in here today? 20. I think we have 29 because we have, or no, 28 today.
Who's great?
28. It's only Sammy and AJ. We have 30 altogether. Oh yeah, you're right, 27. Alright, we're almost all there. Yes.
Who's Annabelle? Bubbles 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's Annabelle Shane?
Once I press start.
Maybe it's Dylan Shane.
No, it's not.
Annabeth, by the way.
The plumber.
Okay, guys, so so just look up at me for just a second. As you guys are still logging in, the survey that it's going to be is what you're gonna take. So you're gonna answer what theme do you feel best represents Esperanza Rising? Okay. So there's 4 different themes, and I put on my survey. It's hope. I did social class, perseverance, and family, I believe is the last one. Okay? So, as you take the survey, guys, look up here for a second, okay? As you take this survey, just know that there's not going to be one specific theme, okay? So all of those themes are all in Esperanza Rising. So like Abby said, perseverance, that means to basically not give up. Despite some of the conditions that you might be in, that means you keep going no matter what. Anyone have an idea of what social class might be? Abby?
Like first class, second class, third class.
Kind of, sort of. So think in Esperanza Rising, remember when they bring up, we're on 2 separate sides of the river? So think, Esperanza Rising, what did she start off as? Was she rich or poor?
Rich.
She was rich, right? And then, as it went on in the book, she kind of lived, she didn't live such a lavish lifestyle, right? So that's what it means by different social classes, and you see how people are treated based on whatever social class they're in, right?
Peasant box.
Huh?
Is she like a peasant box? 4 box?
They call, well, peasants, yeah.
No, 4 box that the nuns, I think, gave to them or something.
Yeah.
And like when their house burned down.
Yeah. Okay. Shouldn't we have 27?
Yeah,
We should have 30.
Computer keeps shutting down.
Oh, that's why.
Mr. Casson fixed it.
Okay. Okay.
Hey Joey, I got
Wait, how
another.
many questions do we have on that Sullivan?
It's just one question, and then we're gonna do something else. Good deal. Joey in? Okay. You know what? As Joey is getting into Kahoot, who are my paper passers? Let's just do that.
Try to guess.
Don't do anything with these just yet, okay, guys? If anything, just put your name. And we'll wait for Joey.
No, because it's same job.
You know, I think it plays as the survey goes.
No, you turn it off. You turn it off.
I think it just turned off on
I turned the volume on.
Oh.
Riley, how do you spell Cena?
Okay. Alright, so everyone take a look. I'm gonna press start.
Wait, Diane.
Hold on. And guys, you're gonna get 1 minute to answer, okay?
Wait, hold on. My computer
Jacob.
is flat.
Your computer's flat? Okay. I'm gonna press start. Let's hope this works. One question. Are you ready?
Give us a certain amount of time to answer it.
Okay. Which theme do you believe best represents Esperanza Rising? Is it hope, family, social class, or perseverance? So, whatever one you're gonna look on your screen, whatever symbol it is that you feel best represents Esperanza Rising, that's the one you're gonna pick. Okay. You got this long. It does sound a little dramatic.
Do you lose if you don't pick? Oh, come on.
Aiden, you got it. So is it hope? Is it family? Is it social class or perseverance? All right, almost there. Oh. Wow. No one picked family or social class, huh? Wow. Pretty cool. Okay.
There is no right.
Okay, so as you guys can see, well, I thought I would get some responses on this, but that's all right. There's not one single answer for theme, right? All of these could really kind of represent it. It's just what, how you can support your answer, okay? Sabrina, would you flip that up for me, please?
No, can you hit next? Hit next.
It'll show our scores.
Next? All right.
Yay! Wait, ready?
Oh,
Oh.
nothing good.
Wait, you only made one question? Oh, I thought
Okay.
there was a bunch of...
What's ghost mode?
There's more.
So, guys, maybe we'll do the survey, or another survey at another time, okay? For right now, you know what, just close your screens, okay?
All the way?
Yep, all the way. Close your screens all the way. And so this survey, pretty fun, wasn't it? Raise your hand if you liked it. Should I do it again? Yeah, okay. I have to create a grant, so maybe at a later time. Okay, so that is to prep you guys for this paper that I passed out. Does everyone have one? Yes? Okay. So it's asking, what theme do you believe best represents Esperanza Rising? So it's saying directions, use 2 to 3 sentences to support your answer. Find one statement in the book for text evidence to also support your answer. Okay? So I'm going to show you my example, and then I'm going to turn you guys loose. Okay? Dylan, can you turn on BGAA, please?
Can I borrow a sticky note?
Question, Aiden? Yep, so whatever you chose on the survey, that's what you're gonna fill in the blank with. Okay? So guys, just take a look at my example really quick. Grant, will you turn off the light?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay. So for mine, everyone see that? Kind of. Okay. Okay, so I felt perseverance best represented the main theme of Esperanza Rising because Esperanza never gave up no matter what the circumstances were. She may not have been used to the conditions, but she actually learned something and gave it her all in the end. So then, you always need to support things, right? How many times do we use text evidence when we find our answers? right? So that's what we're going to do here. So I put on page 120, it states, Isabel, I will tell you all about how I used to live. I will even show you the beautiful doll my papa bought me. If you teach me how to pin diapers, how to wash, and, okay? So that's showing that she really didn't know much when she first started there, right? She didn't even know how to sweep. But then she persevered and she learned all of those things because she wanted to do well for her family, right? Yeah, he sweeps better than you? Yeah.
He's only 8 years old.
Skills. Okay. So I'm gonna let you work on these, and I know some of you are gonna say, okay, how am I gonna find these quotes? So that's why I had you guys take out your packet, okay? If you can't remember what happens in the chapter, take a look at this because it'll kind of jog your memory, okay? I also put up on the board for you guys what page numbers the chapters are on, just so you're not flipping through the pages like a mad lady. Okay? Are there any questions as to what you're doing now? Dylan.
What if you know, I know when it says on page blank, I know where I need to find it, but I can't remember.
You can't remember? First put the statement and then I'll kind of help you find that. Okay? Alright, so Kiana, what am I gonna have you do?
Right by that word is, that word is 1, 2.
Yes.
And right what page is on.
You got it. Okay.
I had it. What was on, when you state why you put that, and it has 3 different pages, you have to put that on page.
If you're taking, so I'm just asking for one quote, so all you need is one quote from one page. If you want to add more, you can, but I'm just asking for one. Okay? All right, guys. Go ahead.